Yeah. So you're thinking about entrepreneurship, yeah? That's good. But you shouldn't be. No. What you should be doing is, instead of pondering on the idea, you should be executing, thinking how you're going to do this. What's the idea that's really going to succeed? How you're going to build your business, and don't ponder, do it. So, sorry, it's the first this kind of video. So, or actually the first video on YouTube of this sort that I planned on doing. So, we'll start from here, and yeah. And I don't like to plan stuff like a million years before. So I'd rather do it this way. So instead of planning ahead, I'll just improvise. Yeah, I just have this small sheet of paper with a couple lines on it. So yeah. So now the question is your business going to be something that has? Are you selling your skill? As in, are you repairing something, or making food, or are you making products that you're going to sell later? If the answer is the former, so that you would be selling your service, of course, then establishing your business is going to take a lot less time, because you have your skill and you're just going to do your thing, and that's then you get money. Yeah. So that's the first case. Now, if you are building something so that you'll be making products, planning them, all that stuff, and then selling them afterwards, or putting them on maybe like, wholesale, whatever, then you have to think about the time it takes for development of the products, making up new ones, getting all the regulations, and if there's some kind of bureaucracy that you have to get them certified for use, like in terms of food and soap and stuff like that, you most likely have to get some kind of a certificate, or people make sure that your products are safe for sale and consumption. Yeah. And yeah, it takes time to build. In my case, what I did is I have my day job, yeah. And basically how I'm doing at the moment is I work on my day job, I get money from there, then I use part of that money to live, and a small portion goes into developing my business, yeah. But in my case, it can be argued that I could have done it a bit better, so because the business idea I got is such that I'm making products and then I sell them later. So I kind of, rushed into this thing without really thinking about making that work beforehand. So basically I built my business, and then I started thinking more about, what the product should be like, what I'm going to use in it, and all that stuff. So I could have done the work before, and after I have like the almost perfect product, I would have established the company, and then it would have taken a lot. Obviously for running a company you have certain costs. You have to pay all kinds of stuff. So now, as the company is running and I am developing and perfecting the products, you could say that I'm, in a sense, losing money, yeah? Whereas if I would have done the products and perfected them to the best of my ability before making the company, I would have had the product ready and no time wasted for making it better, yeah. So in that sense, less money wasted or so. But I have my reasons for doing it the way I did. And I'm saying that, you know, if you just have the possibility and ability and have an idea about what you would do, just go for it. It you know, it doesn't. You see, in my case, I work as a waiter. Yeah, I love customer service, and I like it very much. But during the recent years, I've seen that, you know, there's just something missing from there. It's not as creative as I would like the job to be. So I'm missing that creativity, and there's this, you know, something in me is hungers for this, you know, a deeper kind of, you know, I want to do something that after I've done that, I actually would feel like accomplishing something, you know. Now I'm just working a day job and, you know, working for someone else, blah, blah, blah. But if I had my own company and it's succeeded, that's possible that it doesn't, but whatever. So if it succeeded, I'd have this pride, you know, there was something I built from ground up, and now it's, you know, doing really well, and it's something I did. So there would be, you know, that kind of sense that you have accomplished something very big, as in compared to the other things you've done before in life, you know, getting a job, holding a job, that's something, yeah, and that's not everyone has a job, so yeah, like that's an accomplishment in itself. But something just, you know, I want, and I'm just such a person that I always want new challenges and new environments. So I want to get out of my comfort zone. That's what really builds you up, and that's what other people, everyone should embrace and do every once in a while, like change your job so you get into a whole new environment with new people. That would really, like, you'd be challenging yourself. Yeah, that's how you should do things to, you know, better yourself more rapidly, more often. I had this idea. I was like pondering on it, you know, postponing it, and yeah, last year on November, my granny passed away, and she was such a person that she never asked for anything from anyone. Very, very, you know, in a sense, she didn't ask from anyone anything, but she'd always be the first one to, you know, give, like, take €5 for taking me to the shop or whatever. And, you know, it's just such a wonderful person. So after she passed away, I had, you know, been kind of taking the business forward on and off. So then after she passed away, I was like, that here we see that life doesn't go on forever, that I'm gonna fucking do it for her, that now we're gonna get some fucking wind at the sails, you know, we're going forward. And then I started, you know, really going with the things again. And when you're pondering of a vision and you have this image in your mind that, you know, I'm gonna have this kind of a product, that's cool. But like, often after you've accomplished something, you tend to kind of forget or take for granted everything you've accomplished. So then, you know, I made this wallpaper on my desktop to, you know, from the different labels that I've made during the time of, you know, how they've gone forward, to always remind me when that comes on that, you know, like, we've come quite a long way, even though the sales are not amazing and all that stuff, but you know, like improvement. That's what I love to see, you know, and have this feeling that okay, maybe I should do things this way, that it would be better. So that's a fantastic feeling when you realize something that, oh, it's better this way or that way, you know. So you see that your brains are constantly doing work in order to, you know, keep on moving forward. And when you're willing to change, that's just awesome. And you know, like I had that vision at one point a year ago. I had a mere vision. Now I have these here, 6 different products. So like holding those in my hand, it just shows when I was thinking about the company, I thought that, you know, it's not possible, it's not gonna work out, whatever, you know. Holding these in my hand, now I, you know and feel that anything is possible if you just set your mind to it. Yeah. So that's, you know, that's what I'm telling you. Just get rid of your doubts. If you have the opportunity or any kind of possibility to make it, just fucking do it. Because, you know, it's in a sense establishing the company and getting its things done, you know, the paperwork, designing the products, all that stuff. It's been stressful in a way, yeah, but I have to say, like, honestly, I wouldn't trade a single day, you know, as in say that instead of doing this I would have worked in my day job instead. Fuck no. Because I appreciate my day job for being that kind of safety net. So it allows me to, you know, get the money from there, to put a portion into the business and rest into, you know, to live. But this has been the time in my life when I felt the most alive, and that is a phenomenal feeling. Really cool, you know, like you actually feel that you're doing something that really matters, and you know, you have that feeling in you that now we're fucking doing something, you know. That's so awesome. Yeah, you know, in my day job, restaurant industry, at least where I live, well, of course everywhere it tends to be such, but we don't have as much population, so it probably amplifies that scenario a little bit. But you know, it tends to be such that the weekends obviously are the busiest times, and during the week weekdays you have pretty much nothing. So I'd be constantly working during the weekends, and the weeks would be off time. So say you work 4 weekends in a month, that's 8 days, and then the rest, like 20 days, you're off. Yeah. If I wouldn't have had this to, you know, the paperwork and all the planning and all that stuff, to, you know, making the test batches and all that stuff, if I wouldn't have had those, I would have fucking gone, you know, crazy. Because it's I get fucking frustrated if I have, you know, you work for the weekend, then you're 5 days off, then that goes on for many 2-3 months. Even if you're off 20 days, like, you get that sense that, you know, you're barely making such an amount of money that, yeah, you can pay the rent and all that stuff, but you can't save anything. You're not making that much. And then if you don't have anything to do during the weeks, you're gonna get so fucking bored that it's fucking crazy. I would have, I would have lost my mind, honestly. I've just gotten used to, working like semi much. So if you'd have like 2 days work, 5 days off, times 4, as in a month, no way, no fucking way. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel and like this video. And yeah, let's see. I was thinking about maybe posting every Tuesday or Wednesday. Say every Wednesday, yeah. So, and I've got some topics. So yeah. Thanks. Take care. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Next time there's gonna be a whole lot of ramble.